Amnesia Collection features 2 full games and 1 add-on. First, we have The Dark Descent. Amnesia The Dark Descent is one of the most critically acclaimed survival horror games of all time. And while I found it great at being a puzzle game, I didn't find it great at being a survival horror game. You play as Daniel exploring a dark castle. The dark plays a huge part in this game as there is a sanity gauge. If you stay in the dark too long, it messes with your mind and things get blurry. Thankfully, you can light candles and torches with tinder boxes you find throughout the world, and you have a lantern to carry around. There's a catch though. Light attracts enemies, and you're defenseless, so you have to hide in the shadows and not look directly at them to survive. However, to today's standards set by games like Outlast, enemy encounters are more of an eye roll than a terror. Checkpoints are extremely forgiving, making these encounters hardly matter at all. So really, they kind of just annoy you in the many maze-like sections of the game. My ultimate complaint of this game is that it isn't balanced with any bit of awareness in mind. It's balanced in a way that the game expects players to be in locations for only a few seconds, but this isn't how things turn out beyond the first hour or so. There's a massive focus on adventure game-like puzzles here, and these puzzles take a great deal of time to complete, and they never stop, ever. It's puzzle after puzzle after puzzle after puzzle. To solve these puzzles, you have to find 3 to 6 different items in different areas, combine them, put them in the right spot, and do it again and again. And it's not even that simple. Remember the dark castle part? That lantern you're carrying around, it needs oil to work. And oil is far too scarce in this game, leading you to be lost in a dark maze, feeling around for an object or an area to progress. And it's an insane nuisance. The dark isn't scary, it's just annoying. This is a puzzle game, for crying out loud. I need to see things. Way too much backtracking for oil to run out as fast as it does, or to be so limited as it is. The game has basically solved these way too frequent puzzles by feeling around in the dark, while we annoy you with levels that feel like mazes and sometimes an enemy to get in your way. Amnesia is still a great game. It's just not great at what it sets out to do. It gets your brain going, it gets the wheels spinning, but it doesn't get your heart racing. If you like to be annoyed while you try to figure out puzzle solutions, this is a great game. But if you're looking for something to make you sit on the edge of your seat while you desperately cling on to hopes of finding a solution to escape, this isn't it. The pacing is too slow, and the gameplay balance is non-existent. And then there's Justine, the 1 hour plus expansion to Dark Descent. Here you play as Justine and have to either save or kill victims to proceed. It does what the original couldn't do. It keeps you on the edge of your seat with the eerie rooms, straightforward puzzles, but an added stipulation of permadeath. This game doesn't save, which makes enemy encounters and chases insanely terrifying. And finally, a machine for pigs. Nearly everything I didn't like about Amnesia The Dark Descent was fixed with the machine for pigs. This is actually sort of a different game. Gone are the constant puzzles, tinderboxes, lamp oil, inventory, and health management. Instead of survival horror, this is more of an adventure horror